On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Jones motioning here. Again, it's Benson. Oh! Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Panay Wanwu now to return. Oh, he's got room past. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
That's complete to Elliott. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. A short one here, caught by McBride. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He slams it in there, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. and he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 12th touchdown of the year. Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, they're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Play action now for Stafford. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 16-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the toss, they go with Benson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, they really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one. Taken down back in his own foul.
When When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
that one taken in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead.
God, thank you so much for another day, another release. Today, we understand I'm so grateful.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
My grandmother say, if you steer, get a steal. If you don't hear, get a
Now it's Stafford.
My memorization. But as I'm older, I truly understand what that means.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
You wanted me to die.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal. Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. They look to run with Jones. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Reichert good with the extra. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with Benson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's 2nd down. Jones motioning here. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for a near turnover there. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Riker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jones motioning here. On 1st down, Stafford. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. They'll stick to the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. At their own 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Cardinals have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. To the air again. Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Stafford. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll try it now with Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Throwing, Stafford. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter. as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that is no good. He missed the extra point. That leaves the door open as this remains a one-score game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Play action, Stafford. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. They'll keep it on the ground. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports.
Bro, how the fuck does it start lagging now of all times? Come on, son. What the fuck you got going on up there?
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They put Wilson in motion. On 4th down, Stafford. He's going to air this one out for Joe. And he's going to have the Cardinals' first down. They don't have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to look downfield once again.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
On the give, it's Jones. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.